Rick B's Daily Vlogs.
I am back using the Canon G7X Mark II. And I'm also back in an area where I once did a vlog to talk about the house of Hank Pym from Ant-Man. I got a plot hole that I know a lot of you are going to be mad about tomorrow. So let's get this started.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Welcome everyone, it's my daily vlog channel, Rick B's Daily Vlogs. As much as I like using the DJI Osmo Pocket, the little screen really frustrates me on the auto-focusing. I love how I can attach a mic, but this right here, that's what I'm going to use from now on. I will use the DJI Osmo Pocket every now and then if I need to be indoors. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about. We are talking about Hank Pym's house right across the street from there because of this plot hole after I watch Ant-Man a few times that always gets me, and I always think about it every time I watch the movie Ant-Man. So let me show you, or let's bring you up to speed on what I'm talking about. Let's go check out this house from across the street. Let's go. Let's go. You got to go back to 2015 when the original Ant-Man came out. Hank Pym and Hope lived in this house right here. They used the exterior part of the house, and the last vlog that I talked about this house, I talked about how the guys were scoping the house from up here. They were gonna steal a suit, and but Scott Lang jumped over that fence right over there, the white, I think it's a white colored fence, and then the back part of the house he climbed up, and that was a different part. That was a house that they use in Atlanta, and I'm pretty sure the inside part of the house was also in Atlanta, but the outside they used was this exterior shot right here. They also used it in a little bit in Ant-Man and the Wasp at the end of the movie, where he takes it out of his keychain and the house is all of a sudden blown up on the beach. But here's my plot hole. Here's what you Marvel fan and Ant-Man fan are all gonna be mad about tomorrow. The scene, Scott Lang just came back from upstate New York and got that little piece that they needed. He just fought Falcon to get that piece. He puts it on the kitchen table. Hank Pym is surprised, and Hope is surprised that they actually got that piece, or he got that piece. And he walks out into the dining room and he sees Darren Cross right there. And remember, at the end of the scene, Darren Cross said, "I came there to kill you, Hank, but I couldn't." And he said that towards the end of the movie. But here's my plot hole. This is just me, okay? And I know, again, a bunch of you Marvel fans, a bunch of you MCU nerds are gonna be like, dude, that would never have worked, no way. I totally get it, I get it. I like the way the movie is. I love the way the movie ended. But my plot hole is, if they really, really wanted to stop Darren Cross, they could have done it in that scene. Scott Lang already fought an Avenger. He was still hype on the Avengers or fighting Falcon. He already had that whole thing in his back pocket. Hope was also a good, without a suit, she knew how to fight, or she could fight. She's the one that helped Scott Lang fight in a few of the scenes before that. But in that scene, when Darren Cross walks into the living room and Hank comes out and he's talking about this whole, why did you pick me? Why did you pick me? And why did you do this? And why did you do that? All Scott had to do was put on the Ant-Man uniform and take Darren Cross somewhere, kidnap him, put him somewhere. Hank Pym all would have to do is say, Darren Cross has gone missing. I'm taking over his project and I'm squashing his project. The Yellow Jacket project is over. Tell me that's not a plot hole. Tell me that's not a plot hole. Tell me that's not a little plot hole, a little thing they could have done. I know they couldn't do that because, you know, it's all about the money. It's all about, let's see Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket fight. I know that. I know that's what it's all about. That's what it's about. Again, the movie came out perfect. It was perfect. It made a lot of money for Marvel, made a lot of money for the MCU, and we got to see Scott Lang and Darren Cross fight. But Scott Lang had to train. This is what kills me. Scott Lang had to train to be the Ant-Man. Scott Lang had to learn how to do his shrinking abilities and all this other stuff. Darren Cross puts the uniform on one time, and he could pretty much almost beat Scott. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, that was the only part that throws me off in the movie. But tell me, that plot hole, that little plot hole, is not what it is, a hole, right? Again, a lot of you guys are going to be mad, going to be upset that, you know, you guys are going to throw all these negative comments. That's totally fine. I totally understand. I'm totally waiting for it. But tell me, that's not a little twist that's there right now. Tell me that when Scott Lang heard Darren Cross, he couldn't have just put the uniform on and again take Darren Cross someplace. Darren Cross has gone missing. Darren Cross has gone mad because of the project. And a lot of people would have believed that he did go mad. A lot of people would have believed that he gone crazy and he did disappear. But Hollywood needed the money, or Marvel needed to make money for Hollywood, so they couldn't do that. But that is a little plot hole. Every time I watch the movie, and once you watch the movie, you're going to see that, and you're going to be like, oh, damn, you're right. He could have just took him in this scene right here. You know what? Let's watch the scene right now. I'm not going to play the sound, but I'll let you watch it. It's a 40-second scene. Check this scene out. Due to copyright infringement, I didn't want to play sound for that scene right there, but you guys see what I'm talking about. Hope was in the kitchen with Scott. Scott came out to tell the ants to move the plans, or to, you know, roll up the plans. All they had to do again was put the uniform on, and Darren Cross would have been dealt with right there. Right there. Darren Cross would have been done and over with. The movie would have ended, or they could have still went to the building and they still could have did the whole, you know, it was never just a heist. Building gets engulfed or it gets shrunk or whatever happens to the building. It was never just a heist. It was to get rid of the whole PIM, whatever that building was called, PIM organization, whatever that was called. But that one scene, always, every time I watch it, gets me all the time, because they could have just took him out right there. They could have. And again, I apologize to you guys who are Marvel fans, Ant-Man fans, but I just had to throw that out there. Again, this is just my opinion. I mean, I watch the scene over and over again, and I see the scene over and over again, and I do see that, you know, there was that little plot hole that could have been different. But I totally understand. Money, Hollywood, MCU, they had to extend it to where we saw we saw the Yellow Jacket and Ant-Man fight. They had to. But again, my opinion, I apologize if I ruined the movie for you guys, but I'm not sorry for pointing it out. All right, guys, just a quick thing to do today. I mean, you know, again, San Francisco has a shelter in place, but we still need to be entertained. We need to still find a way to entertain each other. We still need to find a way to unwind from the daily stress, especially the daily stress that I go through every day with this whole COVID-19 coronavirus. So today I decided to bust a lot of people's bubbles and talk about the plot hole in Ant-Man that happened in that living room right there. Living room, dining room, whatever it was. It happened in the interior shots in the movie Ant-Man. My opinion, don't burn me a new hole, don't yell at me, don't scream at me. That was just something that I caught that I wanted to share with you guys. So, if you agree with me, thumbs up. If you don't agree with me, don't give me a thumbs down just because you don't agree with me. Just leave me comments down below telling me you don't agree with me. Now, if that wasn't a plot hole, leave me comments down below as well. If there was another way that this could have happened, leave me comments down below as well. Thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me comments down below. I just said that. If you have anything to talk about when it comes to this movie, or anything that I missed, if there was another plot hole that I missed, leave me comments down below. Leave me comments down below. Hope everyone stays safe with this whole shelter in place, this whole coronavirus. Stay home. I'm about to go home right now, edit this video. Stay home. Stay home. Don't forget to follow me on Patreon. I'll leave all that information down below. And again, thanks for Kofi and Black Star United for always looking out. Always looking out. I leave his links and his information down below. Definitely go check out his store, his online store. He has a lot of cool things that he has to offer. Pretty cool. But as of now, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna edit. Well, I'm gonna go home, wash my hands, edit, and then tell you guys thanks for watching. Here from Hank Pym's house in the movie Ant-Man. Vlog's ended. Go in peace. Just looking at the house from the outside looks pretty cool. I wish they kept it the color that it was in the movie. But the view up here, man, can't beat it. Can't beat it.
I made this.